Hi everybody, thanks for joining us again on part 2 of our series introducing our program called Living with Source. I'm Robin Retallick of the Law of Attraction Club, where we help you discover your connection to Source and answer the questions for you: who am I and what am I doing here? We teach the Law of Attraction and show you how you create your world, and therefore you're at choice in everything you do. So, what is this thing called channeling? Who can do it? Who can't do it? Who should do it? We're going to do our best here today to take the mystery out of some of this. Here's an example. On February 16th of this year, on a PBS interview show called The Charlie Rose Show, Charlie interviewed a singer-songwriter you might just have heard of. His name is James Taylor. 9 minutes and 45 seconds into that interview, after Charlie asked James about the writing of his big hits like Carolina on My Mind, Fire and Rain, Sweet Baby James, James responds this way. And bear in mind, he's been in this business now for nearly 50 years. Here's what he said, and I quote, "I don't really feel as if I write songs. I hear them first and remember them and write them down. It's such a mysterious and subconscious process, but I couldn't really say that I wrote those songs. I channeled them sort of, or they happened to me first." Now, judging from these brief comments, by the way, I'll put a link at the bottom of this page if you want to watch that interview in more detail. Judging from those comments, I don't think James knows very much really about channeling. He's just trying to describe the process that happened to him. Later in that interview, he talks about it being like a bolt of lightning where he gets pieces, or small pieces or larger pieces, and he strings them together. And interestingly enough, later he also discusses later on again that when he was young and gung-ho, these things happened to him fairly easily. Now that he's famous as a songwriter and older, it's now expected of him to write songs. It's not so easy. Now, I wouldn't presume to teach James Taylor anything, but I will say this. Understanding what's going on here, developing the skill and practicing the ability to do it is what this program is all about. In the audio that follows here, you'll hear me and Mary Beth and Nina each talking from a slightly different perspective about this thing called channeling. Folks, there's nothing mysterious, mystical, magical, holy, or sacred about this. It's as normal and natural as having breakfast. We all do it. This is just talking about surfing some of it into consciousness. So, enjoy the audio. Be on the lookout for another email in the next couple of days, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.